Good afternoon, fellow rippers. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Florida Panhandle, and welcome back to my backyard golf hole. Mick here with Grip It, Rip It, Chip It. I know it's been a while since I posted anything, so today I just wanted to do a quick update on what's going on with the backyard golf hole, why I haven't been posting much, and what we have going on for the future. So I am back here at the area where the tee box, the back tee box was for the backyard golf hole. And it was sitting right over in this area, and I originally made it just kind of picked an area, but our property line, we think, extends from that fence straight back. This back area is not fenced off. When we bought the house, we did not do a survey with everything, so we don't know exactly where our property line is back here, but we think that's where it is. And up until now, it hasn't been a problem. The guy that lives up there, he didn't care that I had this back here. But he has a guy that just moved in recently with him that got a horse, and they're using this little stable over here for the horse, and then he wants to build a round pen back here for the horse to walk around in. So I got to stay on my side of the property. So that tee box was encroaching a little bit on him. So instead, we're going to have to move over here, that's a little bit forward, and make a new tee box in this area. So over here, I haven't gotten the rototiller out to grind it up and then be able to plant the Bermuda grass. So it's just got the natural, it's kind of like a St. Augustine grass, really, which isn't too bad to hit off of. I have it mowed down about 1.5 inches. It's not too bad, but I do need to make a new tee box over here for the longer tee box, so it's going to shorten it down, I don't know, maybe 15 yards or so. So let's go up here to the fairway and I'll show you what's going on up there. So we're coming up here to the fairway. It is looking pretty good. I just mowed it yesterday. Keep it down to about 1.5 inches, and it's doing pretty good. There is an area right here you can see that's kind of washed out. That's kind of dirt and stuff. It's actually a lot better than it was. It was completely bare. And the reason for that, and part of the reason that I haven't been posting or playing much lately, is because we built a pool in the backyard. So here's our pool. I don't know if you can see it back there. And the original fence that was back here that framed our backyard used to go right along in line with this little tree right here. And it came down the backyard over here and ended up right in front of that pine tree. So when we built the pool, we had to take all that fence out, take all the bushes out to be able to get the equipment in here and all the materials and stuff. And so when I decided to build the new fence, we extended our backyard down a bit and made it a little bit bigger so that the dog and stuff would still have room. We're going to put a pavilion and outdoor kitchen and stuff in there. The dog will still have room around the pool and it won't be so tight to the pool. So as a result of that, the old tee box that was up here is now gone. It was probably right about in this area, but it was up at the line of that fence out there, and it kind of came down about where the fence is now. So it's gone. It got destroyed digging up all the dirt and everything. So I have a new one that's mowed here, but again, I haven't done the rototiller and stuff to dig up that dirt to plant the new Bermuda grass there. So I haven't really been hitting off of this area too much. And then let's go up here to the green and I'll show you what's going on. Oh, let me tell you what happened here. Got distracted. So this area here, that's kind of a lot of dead areas and stuff. You can kind of see the line of where it comes from there and down through my shadow and the tree shadow and up through here. Basically what happened with that is when they were building the pool, when they got to the section where they have to put the top coat on, like the PebbleTec or whatever it's called, they mix all that stuff with muriatic acid. They probably had 60 bottles of muriatic acid. They mixed whatever that concrete type stuff is, and that helps to etch the shotcrete to help make it stick onto the surface. So when they got done and then they washed all their equipment, they came right over here on the back. We have a hose bib right there. They came right here, washed everything off. All that water and stuff flowed down through here. And this back area used to be completely bare. And then everywhere where that water went with all that muriatic acid, basically killed everything, and so now it's starting to grow back a bit. I haven't thrown the Bermuda grass down there. That's just the natural grass that's growing, but it killed everything, so that's why that's a little bare. The grass in the fairway is not doing too bad. It's a combination of the Bermuda that was there, and then now the natural kind of St. Augustine is growing in between. Keep that about 1.5 inches. It's not too bad to hit from, so I'm not too disappointed that this other grass, basically what happened when the last winter, it gets so cold the Bermuda dies off pretty much, and then as it comes back in the next year, all this other grass kind of invaded in on it and buried it around, so it's kind of a combination there now. So now when we come up here to the green, I have just cut this yesterday, and I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but this is at 1.5 inches, and then around the green is about 2.25 inches, and I try to make just a little bit of a lip. You might be able to see it, I don't know if you can. Kind of a little fringe area, maybe in that angle you can. This area is a little fringe, and then it gets shorter on the green. And so the green actually is not doing too bad as well this year. But I'll tell you what happens is when I'm playing, I do a lot of chipping and just working on chipping in short game. But when I hit full shots from back in the tee boxes and stuff, this area over here has about 20 balls in it. This area over here has about 10 or 15 balls in it. And this area back here behind the green, past the trees, past the fence into the neighbor's backfield, has probably 20 to 25 balls in it. Because once your ball gets into that stuff, there's no finding it. And the green, basically, the actual green stops about right there, and then there's a little buffer. But the distance between the green and the back fence and the back bushes is not very big. So when I overhit, the ball is gone and I lose it. I'm kind of tired of losing balls, although I'm not typically using really good balls. They're balls that I found on the course, they're recycled, but I still don't like losing them. So what I'm planning to do in the future, this next year, over the winter, while it's getting dormant and not growing as much. But what I'm thinking of doing, even though the grass did do well here this year, as far as growing, we got good rains and stuff, I'm thinking about moving the green down over in this area. This area gets a little wet, so I'd have to build it up with this dirt. But I'm thinking about moving the green down over here and making a buffer zone from behind the green to that fence. Because if I could bring this green forward about, I don't know, 25, 30 feet from the back edge, and then have that just extend this way, that would give me a little bit of a buffer behind, so that if I go a little bit over, at least hopefully I'm still not going past into the fence. So that would hopefully keep the ones from going long. For the ones that go on the side, basically what I would have to do is completely bush hog that down low, mow it low, rototill that down to dirt, and then plant the Bermuda grass out there as well to have more of a fairway, and then a rough that I could cut a little bit longer, but not like it is like that. And then that would keep from losing balls on the side. So that is basically the quick update on what's been going on with the backyard golf hole. Also, why I haven't been posting much is partly because of building the pool and having to build a new fence and getting all that stuff worked out. And when I have been playing golf in between building the pool, when I do get a chance to go play, our local course here in Bonifay that's called Dogwood Lakes that you've seen me play, it's on the channel a lot. On Thursdays during the summer months when it stays light later, they do a two-man blind scramble. So you just show up, they put a bunch of numbers in a bucket, you pull out a number, whoever matches that number, that's your partner for the day. So it changes all the time, you never know who your partner is going to be. And you play a two-man 18-hole scramble. They have prizes for the lowest score, the team that gets the most birdies, whether that's the lowest score or not, and then a closest to the pin. So you can, if you play good, you can win money. You never know who you're going to get. There's people that have been professional golfers that come and play. They're really, really good. And then there's people like me who people get, and unfortunately they get the short end of the stick when they draw me. So, but when I'm doing that, I don't take the camera and film, just because I don't know if they want to be on film and it might slow it down a little bit and stuff. So Now that's done because daylight savings. It gets dark here at 4:30. They don't have enough time to do it. I will be going and playing just more regular type of rounds of golf, just probably me playing, and be able to film those and hopefully put some videos together here more consistently. And that is about it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have not subscribed to the channel, now would be a good time to do that. Hit that subscribe button. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. You just follow along in my golf journey, I guess. And if you like the video, hit that little thumbs up. That'll help the video get out to other people to try to see it. And that's it for the backyard golf hole update. The reason why I haven't been posting much and what we have going on in the future. Maybe reconfigure the backyard golf hole a little bit and hopefully get out and film a little bit more for you guys. So, until next time, hit them long, hit them straight. We'll see you on the tee.